Hi, my name is Blake Benson, and my project is on cyberbullying in the school system. General information about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, as many people know, is a form of harassing another student or another person over the internet. The majority is actually experienced in a school setting with students and teachers. Over 25% of adolescents and teens have experienced some sort of bullying over the internet. The way cyberbullying mostly spreads is through hurtful comments and rumors shared on the internet. Over half of the cyberbullying victims do not inform anyone, including their own parents, about the situation. In fact, 1 in 10 actually do end up coming forward about their experiences with this cyberbullying. The depressing effect. A researcher at the University of Alberta, Michelle Ham, concluded 36 cyberbullying studies, 17 of which focused on the commonality of these cases. The median result for all 17 cases reported 23% of teens, and they only tested on these teens, was being targeted, while a median 15% reported to have bullied someone themselves. JAMA, or JAMA, Pediatrics reported that throughout many statistics, they've noticed depression symptoms would worsen the more cyberbullying that a student or their patient was exposed to. It was also noted that kids would not tell their parents about these issues because these kids and victims would be afraid that their parents would take their internet access away or their electronics away that they're accessing the internet on. Cyberbullying is split into many different perspectives, but views from the teachers, students, and parents are, of course, the most important, considering they're the ones who have the best insight on the situations. The student's view is obviously the most important, considering they're the main target by the cyberbully. The teachers, however, have reported mood and attitude changes among these students who are being cyberbullied, and these changes consist of mood changes, motivation, like lack of motivation, and these two factors have been seen to cause a slip in grades and effort in the classroom. Now, the student's perspective. Although teachers have reported themselves to be bullied over the internet, students are the majority of the victims and represent the most important role in the issue. According to stopbullying.gov, 20% of the United States high school students have experienced some sort of bullying, whether it be electronically, like over the internet, or not. It is evident that students are the main target of bullying, but they can also pitch in to extinguish the hurt. A few ways students can pitch in, and we found this article on Huffington Post. In 1, don't give the bullies a reaction, because the reaction is what encourages their hurtful behavior. They basically bully just for the reaction of their victims. 2, sharing secrets can lead to friends making your information to the public. And I quote friends because if they're leaking your information to the public, they're obviously not a very good friend. Seek immediate help from authority figure or an adult. Like I mentioned before, 1 out of the 10 students would go to their parents about this, and I think to get better help, you would need to go to your parents first and then an authority figure. 4th, speak up for and offer help to other victims of bullying. 5, show your discourage of bullying by not joining in on the joke and shaming the bullying. These above methods aren't exclusive to in-person encounters. These methods also apply to bullying over the internet. Considering students play the victim role in most cases, they have limited ways they can help, especially if they're the ones getting bullied. This video actually represents, I think, 10 different ways that students can be bullied over the internet. This video is mainly made for parents to help them become more aware of the situation.
Top 10 forms of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a worldwide problem that's growing fast. In this video, we'll take you through the top 10 forms of cyberbullying so you have the knowledge to protect your children. 1. Exclusion. Exclusion can happen in several ways. Your child might be deliberately excluded from online activities, conversations, or social media tags. Children who don't have the latest technology, such as a mobile phone, are prone to exclusion. 2. Harassment. Harassment is sustained and intentional bullying, comprised of abusive or threatening messages sent to your child or to a group. This can severely affect a child's mental well-being. 3. Outing. Outing is the act of publicly humiliating a child or group through the online posting of private or embarrassing information without consent. Even reading your child's messages on their mobile phone out loud can be considered a form of outing. 4. Cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is a dangerous form of cyberbullying in which attackers harass victims through online communications like email or social media. It also refers to adults using the internet to contact and meet young people for abusive purposes. 5. Fraping. Fraping is when someone logs into your child's social media account and impersonates them, posting inappropriate content in their name. Remember, everything rude or otherwise posted online may never be fully gone, even if deleted. 6. Fake profiles. Fake profiles can be created by someone to hide their real identity with the intention of cyberbullying your child. The cyberbully may also use someone else's email or mobile phone to harass them. 7. Dissing. Dissing is sending or posting cruel information about your child online to damage their reputation or friendships. It also includes posting damaging photos, screenshots, or videos online. 8. Trickery. Trickery involves gaining your child's trust so that secrets can be shared publicly online. A cyberbully will befriend your child, leading them into a false sense of security before sending their private information to others. 9. Trolling. Trolling means deliberately provoking a response through the use of insults on online forums and social media sites. A troll will personally attack your child, aiming to make them angry and provoke a response. 10. Catfishing. Catfishing involves stealing online identities and recreating social networking profiles for deceptive purposes. Catfishers look at your child's profile and take information to create a fake persona. This could involve using personal information, potentially damaging your child's online reputation. Please share this video with other parents to help spread awareness and put a stop to cyberbullying.
One important thing to remember if bullying ever occurs is to not bully or fight back. This will only give the bully more fuel to hurt the victim. This is back to what I was saying earlier, as a reaction could encourage their behavior, and of course, don't want that to happen. This is an article about a 12-year-old girl in Florida who, unfortunately, due to online bullying by, I believe, 15 other girls. And this article goes through the process of how, like, the Google searches she had for how to kill herself, the types of harassment she was receiving, story of how impactful cyberbullying actually can be to someone's life and someone's family. They're very unhappy with. Story of how impactful cyberbullying actually can be to someone's life and someone's family. Teachers can and do get cyberbullied by students. It happens often due to the teachers giving, quote, excessive work or assignments that the students are very unhappy with. Being older than most victims, teachers know how to better deal with these issues and can mostly handle problems on their own. However, they are advised and taught to help students any way they can, as in most recent years when technology has become more of an impact on society, teachers and advisors and counselors are they're distributing more videos on these anti-bullying techniques and movements that schools are taking in. 1 in 7 teachers have been cyberbullied, so it's not only the students. 68% of that one teacher, or the 68% of these teachers, have been receiving the bullies through the bullying through emails. 26% has been through websites. Also, teachers have a chance to be the biggest impact on cyberbullying, as most teach around 120 kids a day. Preaching an impactful message to as many kids as this can spread the positivity and anti-bullying message. This article was written by a teacher who has experienced single-handedly or experienced a gossip in the hallway going about rumors of some kids getting bullied on the internet, and he also happened to hear kids saying that they were bullying someone on the internet in the hallway of the school that he teaches at. I believe his last name is Muir, so I'm just going to call him Muir. Digital citizenship. Number 2 is to report someone on the internet in the hallway of the school that he teaches at. I believe his last name is Muir, so I'm just going to call him Muir. He gave 4 methods that teachers can use to help stop this kind of bullying. First one is to teach digital citizenship. Number 2 is to report it to, like I said before, an authority figure or even your parent. Number 3 is to connect with parents. Well, that goes kind of along with reporting it. Number 4 is to empower student leaders. Also, Tim Woda is an online author and an internet safety expert, and he claims teachers need to express ways to stop cyberbullying, but however, more importantly, express the effects of this bullying and how it has, like, for example, the 12-year-old girl in Florida who killed herself. The teachers need to explain what this bullying can do to someone in their family, like a case like she had. And as I mentioned before, a sudden slip in a chunk of grades or a major mood change could indicate problems outside of the classroom. Teachers should ask the students if there are any problems they should know about and try to help in the best way they can. This is a video that someone put on YouTube to help teachers figure out ways to stop this bullying in their classroom and school. And this is a part of an article that I found on stopcyberbullying.gov. It gave a list of tips that teachers could use to look out for cyberbullying, but I picked the main 4 that I thought were the most important. One is a rapid increase or decrease in electronic use. Like, if a kid is getting bullied, obviously he's not going to want to use his phone because that's just going to provoke his emotions more. If a child portrays strong emotions when on their phone, if a child starts to avoid social situations, which kind of goes into 4, that says if a child loses interest in activities or interactions and starts to become, or he or she starts to become isolated from the rest of the group of the class, and tries to become not a part of whatever they're doing. The result is that thousands of students across the world get bullied every day, and teachers and students themselves aren't doing quite enough to put a stop to it. Students have to look out for one another to unite a force that bullies cannot take down. Teachers should look for behavior changes and not be afraid to approach a student and ask about their life outside of the classroom. Bullying is a fatal and serious problem that only we can help. And these are my references. Thank you for listening.